This one for the ravers. This one for the ravers. This one for the ravers. One for the ravers. This one for the ravers. This one for the ravers.
All right. Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Okay. Apologies here. How is everyone doing today? It is what is today? Wednesday? I don't know. We're gonna be doing Blazedemon, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. So I feel like there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions about the Blazedemon event. First off, everyone wants to know what the best formation is, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I've noticed that vehicles are doing a lot better on Blazedemon than any other formation, but that does not mean to only stick with them, I guess, so to say. I will say this. When it comes to the Blazedemon event, you are really only looking at a certain reward, right? If the Alliance does X amount of damage, everyone gets this, and the top player gets this times 5. So let's be honest. It's good to see all of you. Thank you all for being here. Quiz time. Hey, try and get that quiz money too. Here's the deal. Everyone in the Alliance gets the same rewards except for the first place person. And basically they get 5-minute speed ups, some cash, food, lumber, and that's multiplied by 5. Oh boy. Your higher rank people, if you're rank higher, 100 or higher, sure, you get some iron plates, some parts of equipment, some diamonds. It's really not a lot. Okay? What you're really looking for in the Blazedemon here is the personal rewards, because you get the honor badges, and this is going to tie into the military rank that I made a video on recently. As long as you do the highest amount of damage that you can, in this case is 2.5 million for us, you could stop. You could stop. You don't need to continue attacking. Now, we know that you have to do it in a rally, so yes, rallies do help. R4 and R5 gets a 25% bonus damage if you join their rally specifically. So it's always good to try and jump in those if you can. But at the end of the day, all you have to do is hit a certain number yourself and you're done. So I would take your strongest APCs, with your strongest parts, and just jump in every rally that you can until you hit that number. And it does not take very long. Yeah, you can pretty much do it in only one hit. Well, okay, maybe not one hit. 2.5 million is a lot. But you can do it pretty quickly. You don't really have to be here for 30 minutes. So this event really isn't something to stress over, I should say. I see a lot of people have been kind of like trying to do as much as possible, but it really doesn't matter. Like I said, all you're trying to do is get those honor badges so that you can unlock your next levels here in the military rank. I'm a little bit behind. I've missed a few Blazedemons. So yeah, so that's the goal for today. We're going to see what we can do damage-wise with the different APC setups I have. I'll switch things around right now. This is not ideal having Death Rider, but I want to see if that changes anything per se. Also, using your boosts will also help, and any other boosts that you have. If you're in Eden, you probably have the Conquers. You could also, oh no, I'm not. I was going to say the other APC boost, but it's not in there. So let's get this going. Are we? I think we're all ready, right? Blazedemon, the Blazedemon. Okay, everyone's ready for the Blazedemon. Okay. Here we go. So let's do this. Regretfully, you can only do 5 minutes. That's the shortest you can do. It sucks. I can't. I don't know why it's like that, but it is what it is. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Right here. Ooh, come on, hurry up. And oh, you're killing me, bro. Let me get back up here. All right. Ooh. Google Play, once again, not the best. 1 hour, not 30 minutes. Yes, now it's 1 hour. Yeah, okay, you're right. In the beginning, it was 30 minutes. They did change it to an hour. But you don't need to be here for the full hour. And like you said, you only need one attack. So today we'll go over this. We'll test a bunch of different APCs, see if we can do it, how much we can do in a certain amount of hits. And then we'll do a giveaway. I'll pick names somewhere in the middle-ish of the stream. So be here to be here, I guess, so to say. And I don't know why this isn't... I'm still getting frustrated with this. And the thing is, it takes so long to do this event. I am coming in mint. Hey, someone's got to come in mint. And then, actually, I am going away for a few days to start the Halloween season. I like doing all those little events, so that's what I'm planning on doing after this. Wait, did someone bamboozle me? Hold on. Did someone throw in a... Oh, you... Oh, no, they just went far away. Wait. Okay. Yeah, they just went far away, it looks like. Or I was bamboozled, and it wasn't a Blazedemon. I hate when people do that. 5-minute rally is too much, yeah, but it also gives everyone time to jump in where they can. So if they don't feel that they're the strongest, they can still get in there and, you know, do a little bit of damage. Or a little more damage, I should say, than they normally would. Yeah, I think I jumped in a... Yeah, I jumped in a Wendell rally, it looks like. I got bamboozled on that. All right, let's bring my guy back. It's kind of been a real rally. But yeah, all you need is that 2.5 or the highest for you, because now the Blazedemon depends on what level your alliance military rank is, so to say. So whatever this is at will determine what your Blazedemon is going to be at. So right now we're at level 4. Level 5, I believe, is, yeah, the next one. And you'll get more honor badges and all that kind of stuff. Honor, is it honor badge? I can't keep up with the terminology in this game sometimes. All right, here we go with these. Oh, dang it. I got at least a couple in. All right, let's see what the what do we do here? 44,000 kill or 44 million kills with the Thunderbolt / mech. 98 with the archers, shooters. Wow, I am not able to talk. I apologize. I did not get very much sleep. And then we did 105, but this also includes everyone. So, and this was the tuner combo, but this includes everyone. So yeah, it looks like the stone. What do we got here? Glow Blade, that's not going to really do anything. Let me see who's here. Someone did oh no, I did that with that. Okay. I gotta keep up. I'm trying to keep up. You have to excuse me. It's very early in the morning here and I did not sleep. I'm really trying to keep up. Oh, I meant to change it. Oh man, it's gonna be a day today, isn't it? Let me switch here to oh, Rose. And let me throw in my my big boys. They should be higher now. I don't have enough for that. Oh. All right. And I... Oi. You won the quiz? Nice. You know, I've done it like once before I started making the content for them. It wasn't really that hard, but I will say there was a couple that did get a little like, not 100% sure on that one. But overall, the quiz is fun. I hate Google Play. Oh, come on. There we go. Dang you, Google Play. Dang you, Google Play. Hey, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. What do we got here? Let's leave that. I want to get a good idea of the tuner combo. What formation? Honestly, it really doesn't matter. Because like I said, your goal here is mainly just to get here, and I'm already there. I've already done 77.3 million. So technically I could stop right now. The quiz is fun when you win. Well, yeah. Otherwise you feel dumb and you're like, oh man. So yeah, technically I've already gotten the highest prize I can get, and the rest of this is meaningless. It really is. I'm not gonna nitpick for a few iron plates. The diamonds, there are only 10 diamonds. Whoop-de-doo, this is 100 diamonds right here. This is only what, $30,000 in cash and one part of equipment when you need 100 plus. Yes, so far it is, I believe. As far as I know, I mean, we just, like I said, we merged 1350 through to 1390, and I believe we are the strongest in the bracket. We have the strongest, we have the power, I should say that. So everyone has a treat. Yeah, because well, that's because it was given away in the decor pack with the lasting promise, whichever one with the kittens, the giving away the kittens. the decor pack was the trees. It is, but the only thing good about Blazedemon, and I will say the only thing good about Blazedemon event is the only thing you want out of this whole thing, and this is why I'm technically, oh, excuse me, technically I'm done with this. The only thing you want out of this is this right here, the personal rewards. You want your honor badges so that you can upgrade for your military rank, and that's it. You want to get here because this is going to increase my damage as I go down. You get more, and it just keeps adding extra buffs to your base. That's the only reason you should participate in the Blazedemon. It really is. They're really not good though. I don't know what they're doing with the Blazedemon overall. I feel like it's a way to get people more honor badges, because you could do this I believe it's 3 times a week you can do the Blazedemon, because it's every 2 days. So yeah, you do the Blazedemon every 2 days and you get some extra badges so that you can level up faster in your military rank. But the major important thing is getting this to level 20. Now, we haven't gotten a level 5 Blazedemon, so I don't know if that changes a lot. Yeti is, yeah, but Yeti's a much older one too, as far as the skin goes. There's been a lot with these updates. I will say they've been throwing a lot out there for in Last Shelter. You got the Blazedemon, you got the military rank, and like I said, the military rank for older states doesn't mean squat, because most of this stuff you already have, right? I mean, the speed ups, yeah, that's nice, but like, oh boy, we can get 100 members in our alliance now. Like, that's not new. We can get alliance representatives. Yeah, that's not new. We've had that. But for the new states, that does change a lot of the way that alliances grow. And I will say that that's good for them. But for established states, they should have had this a little bit further back. The Autumn Festival, yes, I will say the Autumn. So yeah, if you do the Autumn Festival ceremony, you can get the gourd, which is part of the cumulative rewards. I'm just waiting for my APCs to come back, and then I'll switch up formation, and we'll see. Where am I looking? Here. Ooh. The gourd is part of the cumulative reward here. The Moonview Palace is your $2 million base skin with the Lantern Koi, which is, I believe, in the other event, and the Moonlight Gourd is in that, buy one thing and you get the Moonlight Gourd. The other, where's the other? I believe it's in here, right? Yeah. So the Lantern Koi is the APC decor, which is in your mid-autumn reunion, and you got to get, the most, that's not what I wanted. The most, whatever these are, lanterns? I believe they're lanterns. So, and the other thing I haven't checked out yet was this, which is the little candy things. These are in your resources. I might open one now and see what actually is in it. But let me go switch by a few minutes by switching my APC and seeing what the next one does. See if I can go to stone and see what they do. But so far, I will say the shooters and the vehicles have done way more than fighters. I'm not gonna lie, that has been the case. I want my dragon. And bear should be there. And let's throw owl there. Okay. And let me throw in my highest so that we get a good idea. All right. And then I keep doing it. Thunderstone beater. They all roughly do the same. Thunderstone beater is an old suggestion for monsters. I'll even put it in here. Thunder. Well, I can't do stone, but I'll do thunder beater and frank. Or not frank, revived. Yeah, those are old suggestions that don't really pan out very well anymore, in honesty. With Blazedemon, seriously, the shooter formations and the vehicle formations have been outperforming the fighter formations all day long. It can be, yes, but I don't know. It's so hard to figure out with a lot of these changes with the bosses, because they've been throwing so many different bosses at us, and like you can use the same formation on the same boss and get two totally different outcomes. It's just it's weird to me. It's weird. But also, you know, but another old suggestion too that people forget was where are we at? Wasteland Outlaw, Fallen Raven, and the Mayor. That was another old one. That's a goodie. What was another old one that was still relevant? Most of the time they do suggest Thunderbolt as your for monsters, but I haven't really had too much luck with him in comparison to using some other formations. I don't know why. You know who I found actually works a lot better than Thunderbolt is in certain formations now, not all of them, but in if you're going to use fighter, if you're going to use all three troop types, I found Angel of the Battlefield works very well. She works almost better than a lot of the other ones. So I had Angel of the Battlefield with Dark Sister and who was the shooter? Trying to think who was the shooter I had in there. I think it was Deathborn. Oh, don't quote me on that. Or it was Aether. With Aether, however you want to say it, Aether, Angel of the Battlefield, and Dark Sister. Angel had the fighters, and they did a lot better than any combination I had with Thunderbolt. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it did. So that's another one worth checking out. But when it comes to the monsters, for some reason, a lot of people do a lot of different things, and it all depends on where your technology's at. Where is it focused on? So some people do put a lot of focus on technology for vehicles, and they'll outperform fighters all day long. So it's hard to really say. All right, where are we at? These are not the right now ones. 86. Oh, this was a good one. Oh no, 31. Never mind. I looked at that number wrong. 86. 146. This was a good one. So you got, yeah, here's my vehicles here. Computers, vehicles, only one fighter, which is Guarding Light. It looks like Shadowy Man and Revive Soul. Revive Soul with Beater and Stone. This one did the most so far, but you know, you have other combinations, but interesting to see who did the most though. I'm curious. 43 for that one, didn't do nothing there. 49 did nothing there, nothing there. 41. So 41, I did 41 with my vehicles, which is a lot weaker because the APC was weaker, and he did 43 with almost full, well, with tier 3 halfway done, and he had Stoned, Beater, and Revived. What do we got here? This one was, oh, I'm not even gonna bother looking at that one. All right, here's the new ones. Here's which one is the one with the this is another one with my vehicle. So where are we at with my vehicle here on this one? 36 with this one. Let me find that fighter one that we were talking about. No, not that one. Here. Okay. So 65 total. Let's go to my the fighter with tier 2s. What did I do? Sorry. 30 million. And this is a stronger formation, or this is a stronger APC parts and overall loadout than the other. So I know most people do focus on fighter, but it doesn't mean it's always applicable, I guess, so to say, because we forget that we have the other ones and we just assume. So the problem with I love the charts. I think they're great for when we talk about fighting other players, but when we talk about fighting monsters, I don't think the charts really work out very well. So we have to go with the flow, so to say. You have to find out what works for that monster and then play with that. It's clear that we're going, like, the way that the game's set up is technically vehicles are supposed to be better against zombies overall, and it kind of shows here that they're performing better. So if I were to, let's take my major vehicle formation here. All right, all right, how about this? For giggles here, I'll put I'll put it in my main APC here. I'll put Thunderbolt, Stone, yes, and why am I drawing a blank here? Oh, Beater, right? Yeah, Beater. Sorry. We'll put these 3 in here, right? And we'll see what they do. And this is my best formation. I won't even do any extra buffs here. We'll just do regular, good old-fashioned, however it's set up. And then I will put my vehicles in my second strongest here. So we'll do this. Dark Sister and Rose. And we'll do T11 and T10s. And by the way, I know you guys are saying use T10s, but my T11s are now on par with my T10s. So that doesn't change anything. And let me put in my APC for that, or mech for that. Nope, can't rally. Let's do... Come on. There we go. What? Thank you for the super chat. Try 11. I want to choose a tree, but my kid wants the robot. Tree scared and Eden because it hides tiles. You know what? Honestly, a lot of APCs block a lot of stuff. Or not APCs. A lot of base skins block so much in almost everything. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I literally do have to turn it off. I really do have to turn it off. The animations, just so I can see a little bit better. I mean, the tree versus a robot, the benefits, you know, it really comes down to what you want as the buffs in that one, but it's whatever you want to do. Honestly, I don't think you're gonna go wrong either way. What up, what up, what up, what up? Nice to see you back. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, you know, last week I had work training and I was gone all day. I was in the sun, up and down ladders and stuff, so it was exhausting. The last thing I could do was stream, especially Oblivion. So yeah, it was a little exhausting. And like I said, this Friday I'll be out of town, but I'm gonna try and do either Sunday or Saturday if I get back in time. It just depends on what time I get back, but I'll definitely be on Sunday. Then I have the next video lined up. I just got to put the finishing touches on that. How are you, friends? How are you, brother? Yes, how's your brother? Super chat. I know, it's crazy. Super chats are great. Was busy in Demon. Oh yeah. It's been, you know, like I said, it's been wild. And then after this, I want to talk about Winter. I don't know how many of you have already been through Winter. Winter is coming, or whatever it's called. It definitely changes Eden drastically. And so far it's been, I don't know how I feel. It's interesting event, but I feel like in my bracket, everyone just gives up so easily. And I never understand that. Like, you might not be the strongest in your bracket, but just to like automatically lay down and play dead is just mind-boggling to me. It's like, you don't lose anything. Just play. Try. You know? What up, baby? Wrong channel. And you're eating. So far, no. I mean, every time we start, we get my RR5 gets a message from the other faction saying, "Oh, we can't beat you, so we just give up. Let's have a, you know, peaceful whatever." And it's just like, oh, come on, you know, that's like so boring. I'm attending with you, but I have not won a single time here. So yeah, it does get a little boring. Our map is farmed. Yeah, I mean, it'll be something. We'll see. You know, it all changes. I don't know. It is what it is. There is one alliance though that will try and fight us, but the ironic thing is they're on the other side of the map, so it's going to take a bit before we can even get to that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. My Eden is boring. This RAU is dominating. The Lucky says, WMV are separating the map. Yeah. So yeah, especially for you guys, it's your layout has been very wild because of all the movement. You guys have had movement from everywhere. All right. So they're gonna hit. We got one more in 30 seconds. We'll take a look at that and see what's going on here. Oh. Also, don't forget my fighter formation will have a 25% damage bonus because I started the rally. So I don't think this rally is with the bonus. So we'll see what they do. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that all pans out, honestly. All right, let's see what's up here. Not battle report. Zombie attack. All right. So this is the fighter's 60 million. It has all the boosts though in the strongest. 60 million. Yeah, probably not. $43. So this is with the weaker APC and doesn't have the 25% boost, but you know, I would always try and make sure that you get that little extra boost then. So yeah, I guess the Thunderbolt Stone Beater combination does work pretty well here. So yeah, you're not wrong either way. But I would say, like I said, really in the Blazedemon, you just need to get your personal reward, and then the rest of it you could just leave. It doesn't matter because everything else is BS. Look, I'm already 3rd place and I barely even been trying, so it really doesn't matter. All the other rewards are minuscule in the scheme of things. As far as Eden goes, I want to touch on Eden real quick. Before anything, and go over some of the little things we got that are different here. All right, so let's pop in. Because I don't know what is different this go, but I will say so I asked about this. So if anyone's noticing that the contribution reward store is not working, they said they're revamping this entire thing, but I don't know if it's going to be done in time. So who knows? All right. And I'll show you the kind of laid out. Oh, I thought that was outside. I'm like, what? All right. All right. All right. All right. So, yeah, the way that this is kind of set up, I mean, not really a big surprise for that, but so we got the Mercenaries and Desert Eagle. Both of these factions have already said they've given up. Heralds of Freedom is the only one that's looking like they want to fight us, but they're on the other side of the map. So, which is not fun. It's a little boring. But it should pick up, and like anything else, Seasons of Eden in the beginning do get a little boring. Because it's redundant. But as you get closer to the center, then yes, things do change. So it's a little bit interesting. We got the faction mission still, North Reach. I do want to make a little video on all of this because there's a lot here, especially if you've never done Eden before. There is a lot of stuff to go through here. Commission so that you can upgrade the buildings. You build extra buildings in your base so that you can get extra stuff for your APCs, all that kind of stuff. Season buildings, you have guild buildings. These will give you extra resources if you build them. Missiles will shoot at your enemies. Forts, same thing. It'll give extra resistance and stuff so that you can protect your tiles or certain areas you want to be in. And personally, you can do jamming towers, which will reduce enemy speed and destruction power to you, and turrets to protect certain tiles. It's nothing too crazy, but this is where a lot of your extra resources come in that we've probably been collecting and you had no use of using them for. Which alliance is Herald of Freedom? 75. 1375. TTP, which is BOM in Eden, TTP in their state, and I'm just going to leave that statement at that. I'm not going to say anything else about that. Too much to do in Winter Eden? There is. Every Eden, they seem to add a lot more to it, but it does get a little bit fun. RK, what is up? Good to see you. And what else is there? Season challenge is the same. Season achievements is roughly the same. Little changes that are specific for it. The guild, make sure if you're in it, you need to be contributing. That's huge. Contributing both the composite and the antibody so that you can build buildings. There is the boss that you can summon 3 times a week. This actually gives you some pretty decent rewards. So take part in this. You'll get some Doomsday coins and some mech USBs. That's one big thing going for that. And then personally, you get a lot of extra Doomsday coins and polymer crystals. So it's worth taking part in that sort of aspect for the boss, but it can only be summoned 3 times a week. 1401 beat 1390 beat. Yes, 1392. I've seen that. Yes, the guild boss. Sorry. And I believe that's anything. All the differences. Still got faction info. We got 4 factions. 4-way battle. So it is what it is. It looks like Heralds are beating us by points, but it's early, so you know how that goes. But we're still winning overall. Guild, I guess so to say. They might be winning the faction, but we're winning the guild. So I don't know how that works, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's been the gist of everything. All right. I've written down names already. I'm going to throw them in the thing. We're going to do a giveaway. And yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do our giveaway. So give me a second to type everything in because I got to type it in now. I don't know why this is not wanting to... I can't get this thing to work for the life of me, so I might just talk to the creators of the bot and try and get them to write me a script if they can. But I might have a lot of say. All right, let's see here. I didn't see MJ here today. I didn't see Queen Zero. So Sean, your hero wise is here. You're here. You're not here. Trying to get this a little cleaned up so I don't have to take so long. All right. All right. Shoot. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. Got you, Darnell. Gotcha. Okay. I think I got everyone. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, let's show it and get it all out there, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so yeah. Oh, Missy, thank you so much again. Eve, Abdul, Zishan, OIS, RK, Max, Suresh, Wellboy, Ruby, TJ, Andres, DJ, Beal, Farouk, Haiti. I didn't put full names. Sometimes that would take forever, so understand that you might see part of your name, okay? Some people get that a little confused, like I don't see my name, but I've had to abbreviate it just because it's long. Okay. All right, so let's go. Wait, let me see how many I'm gonna give out. This is the list. I'm not adding, I'm not taking away anymore. I wrote it down earlier, so, and I tried to keep in mind who was here in the beginning and who was here later on. So this is as best as I can do. Let me just double check how many codes I have I can give. So let's do 10 today because I wasn't here last week, and we'll do this weekend next week. So we'll do 10 altogether. We have 32 people, so 10 winners out of 32. Good odds. All right, as fair as I can be. Let's do this. Shuffle it all up. And 10. Let's go. Infinity. Congrats. Remove. Go for it. Oh, Max, you snuck in there. I hate when that happens. I feel bad. I really do. I rarely ever win at these things myself, so I trust me when I feel it, especially when it's like right there. Rookie. Congrats. All right, let's do this. Elias. Six more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. Oh. Now I feel better because you got kind of ripped off on the last one. You were almost supposed to win it. Old chick. Congrats. Yes, congrats to all winners, regardless. Oh, Haiti. 6, 4 more. Let's shuffle it up. Oh. Human. All right, last 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, last 3. I'm sorry, I can't count apparently. Emilio. Congrats. Abdul. And I believe this is, oh, yeah, well, the last one. I was going to shuffle it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Andres, I thought I was going to go a little bit longer. Andres, congratulations to the winners. Write me on Discord. I will get you your gift code. Might not be immediate, but I will get you a gift code. I guarantee you, within hopefully by the end of the day. If not, then I apologize and I will get it ASAP. And yeah, that's it for me today. I think that's going to be it. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I didn't stream last week. I really do. It was all over the place and trying to get my shit back together. But this is the way it goes sometimes. That's life. Yeah, so congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for sticking here around and putting up with me. Yeah, remember, you don't have to beat the Blazedemon and you don't have to do super amount of damage. You just got to get your badges and call it a day. Sometimes that saves a lot of people time. The rest of it is BS stuff, right? The resources, all that stuff. And you can do it pretty much in one hit. So, like we talked about earlier, not a big deal. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Stay tuned for the new videos. Join the Discord if you want. Let's do some talks and ask some questions. If you want me to make a video, drop comments in there as well, or in the videos, and we'll go from there. I do hopefully plan on streaming more of Winter. If things start picking up, I'm not going to stream boring tiling. Things need to be picking up, because even I wouldn't want to watch boring tiling. I don't even want to tile by myself alone, let alone watch it. So yeah, we'll go from there. Once again, enjoy the rest of your week. I hope you have a good one. I'll be around. Thank you all for being here. Help each other out. Be safe out there. And I will catch you next time. Bye.
Is a kid.